name is Ebony. I'm the CEO of Ebony's Mobile Notary, the founder of 757 Notary Sisters, the founder of Business RX, the owner-operator of Boss Events, the owner-operator of She Flips, and the owner-operator of Breathable Lessons. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all hear the birds chirping? Woo, I'm happy that spring is coming. I can't stand winter. We just spring forward. I was so happy. It was a little dark this morning. And yes, y'all, I look like wake up because your girl slept in. She been tired. But that don't mean I'm not going to stay consistent. Today is Self-Care Sunday for me. And I'm actually going to be getting my life together right after this. Uh-oh, somebody's car not starting up. They about to be pissed. Anyway, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. What have you been doing for your business? Have you learned? Did you grow this week? What happened in business? You already know. I'm going to tell you what happened in my business, right? Let's see. Today we are at Sunday. So what has happened? Tons of notary appointments. Definitely tons of notary appointments. A couple of signings that I did do. I was definitely booked and busy with those. I worked this week as a nurse, and then I worked Friday evening after I got off of my oncology nursing job, and I worked Saturday 12-hour shift, which was all good. And you guys, I took that credit repair class, y'all. I've been talking about passive income. I've been talking about credit repair. I've been talking about a lot of things. I hope that you guys have been following the things that I've been talking about, because we're going to get into it all. I've got a wedding this Friday. I've got more weddings coming up, photo booth rentals coming up. All of those things are coming up. So that's nor here nor there. I did pick up another nursing shift on St. Patrick's Day, but I am going to take that back. I'm going to cancel that mug. I don't like that weekend. But, yeah, no. Far as oncology nursing, I have about 9 days left of orientation. And they put me through 3 months of orientation, y'all, and I felt like I was having to join a sorority. And your girl just don't fit in. But do I like the job? Absolutely. Am I learning and growing? Absolutely. It's a profession or a side of nursing that I had never been in, and it's been good. Your girl been gaining weight. I'm about 30 pounds up. I'm like, oh Lord, I gotta do something with it. But when I was smaller, I felt like everything was hanging and deflating, and now I feel like everything plumping back up, so you kind of like it. But anyway, let's talk about passive income real quick. So I've been really talking about it because there's so many people out here that's saying that you can make all these tens and thousands of dollars overnight. I have not seen that. Have I seen a couple of, oh, I got something on my lip. Have I seen a couple of $100 a week? Absolutely. I told you guys last week I did make $400 last week, and I was going to keep that goal, and I've been doing good. I made another $400. Well, that was the week before I made $400. This past week I've made $400. So again, it was with that guerrilla marketing that is not so much of my favorite, but I guess I'll keep doing it. I am very confident that what I'm sharing is good, and I'm going to keep sharing it. And hopefully you guys are getting those resources and you're able to do what you do, right? So as you guys know, if you've been following my journey, my credit had been shit. Okay, your girl is the queen of not paying bills. Your girl was the queen of car repossession, eviction, the whole 9 yards, and she had to get her life together. Something that I have learned that what humbled me was being a business owner and not being able to rely on that check coming every week or every 2 weeks. And when you in business, that you got to hustle to make your money. And again, I did really well. I'll tell anybody, 2021, I made over $100,000 real quick. I didn't understand money, and I blew through it, right? I thought I was rich. $100,000 is nothing, y'all. Let's just be honest. That's nothing. Okay, because after you pay taxes on that $100,000, we're going to look at that at $70,000. If you have a mortgage or if you have rent, which me, I'm a renter, take away almost $26,000 from that, the average person. That's probably on the lower end, right? And then just having regular bills and whatnot, so you're just living basically check to check, money to money. So it really is not that great of a deal. You know, I do say, yes, I'm a 6-figure owner because I was able to make those 6 figures by owning my own business versus clocking in somewhere, right? So that was great. But it humbled me, right? That's when I really had to learn how to take control of my finances and really have to learn how to repair that credit. And now I don't even like using the word repair, restore that credit, fix my ways, fix my spending habits. And that's what I've been doing slowly but surely. I don't live a life of fame. I don't live a life of fashion, and I never have. So I think that's also another reason why I don't get the traction that I get, because, I mean, I think I'm cute. I may not be cute right now, but your girl, I think I'm cute. But I never was one of those pretty girls with the long, you know, I do wear my eyelashes from time to time, but I never was the one that kept up with the long nails and, you know, putting on a beat face, like not even before, right? And when I was working at my nursing job, just my nursing job full time, you know, I had money or whatever. But I've never been that type of girly girl. I'm a sweatpants and t-shirt girl. You know, I don't really want for nothing. I don't have the nicer things in life because I guess I just don't want them. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But needless to say, your girl been working on her credit. She's been doing some things. And one of the things that I did was I took a credit repair course, which a lot of us did. A lot of people, if you're on social media, we probably were all in that same course too, right? Where the girl, she made $1 million in sales selling this course, and then she came back and sold the master resale rights so like we can make our own course. They did a lot. They did a lot. And what are my thoughts about the credit repair course? It was very informational, right? It was a lot of things that I did learn about credit that I did not know, to be honest, right? And there was a lot of stuff that I was side-eyeing, like, I'm not doing that. But if that's the route you want to go, you can go that route. You know, it was like a lot of the demand letters I still don't understand. I have been asking all the credit repair gurus, talk to me. You think they silent as a damn church mouse, silent as a church mouse, but it's all good. So I'm going to pull up the 10 things that I've already done. And mind you, y'all, I started working on my credit in January. I just took the course last week because I wanted to gain more information. So some of the things that I did, this is for my personal side. We're not talking business credit. We talked business credit a few weeks ago, and you can go back and you can see how I'm starting to build my business credit too. I'm doing them both at the same time, and baby, it's a task, okay? So I pulled my credit reports, annualcreditreport.com, y'all know that, right? Then I looked at all the inaccuracies, anything that my name is spelled E-B-O-N-Y and they spelled it E-B-O-N-I or E-B-O-N-E, all of those things. Get that out of there. That's not me. And that's the truth, right? That's not me. My name is spelled E-B-O-N-Y. Get that out of there. Any incorrect addresses, in which they weren't technically incorrect. I probably lived there a long time ago. I don't live there now. I want to talk about here and now, right? I want to talk about where I live at now. So, got all of those removed, those addresses, right? We all know I did get my daughter a car, right? And we all know when you go to the dealership, how they run your credit through 100 million banks. Baby, they had almost 32 different banks. Remove that. Get that off there. Get that off there. When I say it was so many, get that off of there. So by taking that class, I did learn how to get those inquiries removed. Good. Then I took the same credit report and I looked at, what was it, good debt, like me paying my daughter's car payment. Good debt. I need that on there. I don't want that removed. I did have a car that I had a car payment on and I paid that off. Good debt. That can stay up there. Yes, I did. I completed those payments, right? Then I had to look at my statute of limitations for my state to see, hey, has this been on here longer than 7 years? Has this been on here longer than 3 years? Whatever the case may be. And I put those in order. And the things that I could get off, I sent letters to get off, right? Still no harm, no foul, right? Then for the things that were on my credit report that said charged off, get that off of there. It's charged off. Why we all need to look at that? Get that off of there. I told you, I've been bankrupt twice. Last time I was bankrupt, it was in 2010. A bankruptcy is only supposed to stay on your credit for 10 years. We are in 2024. That's 14 years. Get that off. Get that off. Get that off. Okay? So I did that. Then all the debt that is within the statute of limitations and that I know that I owe, I sent them pay and delete. So there was something up there that I don't even remember what it was, but it was for like $300. Hey, I would like to send you $125 for pay and delete. I'll pay you that. Let's close this out. Let's wash our hands of it. You get you a little bit of money and take this off my credit. So I have to send those out. And I have not gotten my responses yet because remember, I just took the class last week. But I have good feelings that it's going to work. And true enough, with me doing the pay and delete, if they say no, then it starts all over again. But then I'm just going to pay it. And I'm not going to send 10 letters and then have this $3,000 worth of bills. No, I'm going to do like 1 or 2. So in case they say no, I can go on ahead and just, well, then here's your money. Because I don't want you to start it all over. Get that off. Get that out of there, right? Now, my student loans, I'll tell you real quick. I don't know how folks is getting their student loans forgiven, but you're going to forgive mine. So I sent the letter because there's a letter that you can get for student loans. Then I had to start establishing good credit. So I went on Credit Builder, got a card, went to Navy Federal, got a secured card, and I'm making my payments. Now, some of this stuff, like I said, I started in January. So that I can start changing my ways. And then again, I had to start changing those spending habits. Those spending habits. I am so good for going to Cork and Bull every day after work, getting me 2 drinks and some steak bites and not thinking nothing of it. $20 a day is $100 a week, which is $400 a month. Why are you spending that? Go home. Go home. Figure it out. Go read a book. And that's what I had to do. Yeah, I'm not out here traveling, vacationing, and just blowing a bag and going here and going there. No, I'm in my bag. I'm staying focused. I'm staying, you know, aggressive with what I'm doing so I can set my life up. And again, I'm not looking for anything fancy or anything. Am I getting a new car? No. I'm just going to get the one I got. I'm going to get it washed. I'm going to get it washed. And I might do some little cosmetic things. Maybe I'll put some tint on the window and we'll call it a new car. Ain't nothing wrong with the car I got, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with the car I got. I don't have to drive the fancy car. Maybe you do, but I don't. I can't think of any, like a bag or some clothes. My daughter did give me a Michael Kors bag, and I feel so bad because I haven't worn it yet, but I've just been so busy and I haven't went nowhere for real, for real. But, you know, I'm just going to do life that way. So that is where I am with the credit. So because I bought the master resale rights, I'm giving you guys the steps, right? So if you're interested in trying to start repairing your own credit, I'm not going to say it's easy. I'm not going to say it's overnight. Well, the inquiries were pretty easy. You know, to remove the inquiries, it was called a 24-hour removal, and it happened in about 48 hours. I'll say that. I first started off, I was like, well, I'm just going to try for 3. That came back real quick. I was like, oh, let me try 3 more. That came back real quick. I was like, oh, let me try 5. And it was really, really easy. So all of that information is in my Stan store. The book is $7.57. I'm giving you the letters. I'm giving you the statute of limitations. I'm giving you the steps. I'm giving you everything, right? Because I bought the master resale rights. And you can have the course and, well, it's the ebook and the links on how to build good credit. You know I'm giving it to you. $7.57. It's in the Stan store. Y'all already know. The link is below. The whole 9 yards. Business credit, y'all. I'm still doing my business credit. I have not done anything else since I got that Sam's card. And I probably should be getting my gas from Sam's because now that I got the Navy Federal card. And then that's what also can happen. It can get so overwhelming that you just kind of don't know what to do and you don't want to be using all of these cards. So I was like, at first I said I was going to use the Sam's Club and get gas every week and then pay that off. But then I got the Navy Federal card and I'm like, well, what can I get with that? So I might still do the Sam's Club and get the gas because that ties into me being a mobile notary. And maybe I'll use the Navy Federal card to get my weekly groceries and pay that off. You know, we're going to figure it out. But this is all stuff that you have to think about. It's not, oh, I got all this credit, I can swipe willy-nilly. No, please don't do that, okay? Business credit or personal credit. Be mindful how you're spending your money. And that's what I'm doing, is I'm being mindful, okay? Very much so mindful on how I'm spending my money. Far as business goes, yes, your girl is still booked and busy. Like I said earlier, I had a bunch of signings, had a bunch of notary work. I gave out notary work, the whole 9 yards. I made a cute little bag using my Google trick that I always tell people about when you get to these appointments and stuff. You need to be Googling yourself, clicking on your website, doing this and doing that. This is all stuff that I've given. Again, that's all in that marketing course. Again, it's all stuff that I have said before. You can go back and look through those YouTubes or whatnots. So I've had great success with that. I had 2 loan modifications. One was at one house and the next house was 900 feet away. Amen. That was amazing, right? Then with the weddings, they stand booked. I'm still getting bookings. When is my, yeah, like I said, my next wedding is this Friday. Then I have one like that next Thursday, then Saturday. It's a few. And then the photo booth, that's coming up. I've got some rentals with that. Businesses is businessing. My first CPR class is coming up. Businesses is businessing, but I'm also putting in that sweat equity. I'm also doing the work to see my results. I also know that this is not a get rich quick. I know that business is not easy, right? I'm not looking to make $10,000 and do nothing. Somebody had posted, do anybody really make money in their sleep? I mean, yeah, if you buy something and I'm asleep, I guess I made some money in my sleep. But I'm awake when I'm creating that marketing content. I'm awake when I'm creating those courses. I am wide awake when my mind is thinking on how to build the next thing. I'm awake. So I don't understand the money in your sleep. But yes, if you make a purchase and I am asleep, I guess I did make money in my sleep. Yeah. Guess so. We'll take that, right? I guess. Is that what we doing? Okay. Okay. We'll say that. I made money in my sleep. So, say all of this to tell you to, 1, be great on purpose. Like, wake up every day and be humble about the day. I am so grateful. Like, it be this warming feeling in my heart. Like, thank you, Lord, for not taking me last night. Thank you for keeping me. Thank you for just allowing me to be here and just to live this life that I'm in. It may not be perfect, but it's the one that you gave to me, right? And I'm going to continue to do things with good intentions. I'm never going to sell you a scam. Somebody posted, they said, Ebony will tell you a joke, but she ain't going to tell you a lie. And that's for sure. That's for sure. I'm always intentional with anything that I say, anything that I do. I want to see us all win. And I'm not saying it's going to be pretty. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. And I'm not saying we're going to be millionaires overnight. But can we run successful businesses? Absolutely. It's going to be what we put in it is what we going to get out of it. All right? And if we scared, we going to do it scared. Yo, don't y'all remember step out on faith? We ain't doing that no more because I'm stepping out on straight up faith. Straight up faith. Okay? Baby, when I say I'm stepping out on faith, I'm taking a chance on me. If you think that I don't do this stuff scared, I be scared. But I'm still doing it. My heart be racing. But I'm still doing it. We get used to being uncomfortable. That's just what it is, right? We uncomfortable. But we gonna get comfortable? No, we not. Because if we get too comfortable, then we not learning and growing, right? I don't know what the next class or course that I plan on taking right now. Right now, I feel like I just need to kind of get everything in the holds. And like I said, I'm working on so much. I'm getting ready to have my little self-care. And then it's like you blink and it's Monday again when you work these Monday through Friday jobs. I was like, God dog it, already? We going back tomorrow? But thank God it's a job that I don't mind or anything. And I actually like it when I'm there sometimes. You know, like I said, the staff is a little, what is that called? Sorority. If you in, you in, but if you not, you not. And baby, I'm not. I'm not. And I think it's just because of what they see on the outside. Like I said, there was a lady that came in and she recognized me from a wedding. They had no idea that I was a wedding officiant. Somebody else came in and they was like, I follow you. And somebody else came in and they was like, they was in the group. And, you know, just things like that that kind of got them radars. Because I've never even told them if I have kids, what I did, you know, because I just be in my own little box. And that's what we're doing. So now that things are starting to come out, I heard somebody say, well, what's she working for? Mind your business, yeah. I ain't ask you what you got a job for. Maybe I want a job. I did. I wanted to try oncology. Why not? And I'm doing it. And when I don't want to do it, guess what I'll do? I'll leave. Simple as that, right? But I am grateful that I can make those kind of decisions, because most people have to get a job because they have to. I work there because I want to. So that's definitely a good side to be on. I'm there because I want to. Yeah, I don't have to be there, because your girl knows how to make a coin, right? Because if all went to hell and they said at the end of these 12 weeks of training that I wasn't a good fit, I will walk away like AD did on Love is Blind. Goodbye. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later.